It's been an eventful day, huh? You know, yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. It's reasons why I really don't watch ESPN like that. It's reasons why. And, you know, Marcus Spears, I think that's his name. One of the worst football takes I ever heard in my life. Dude basically got on the air today and said that Carson Wentz reminds him of Jameis Winston. Shout out to all the YouTube content creators in the sports realm. The good ones, the bad ones, even the ones that think about starting their own YouTube channel. Because it's takes like that prove that we are the future. You know what I'm saying? It's takes like that just blatantly make no sense. And anybody that agree with that because they saw it on TV is a sheep. Anybody that could justifiably find a way to agree with Marcus Spears saying that Carson Wentz is Jameis Winston from 2 games is a sheep. There's no justifiable answer for that, man. Dude don't know what he talking about. Dude has an agenda, and we here to talk about it. Shout out to all the YouTube content creators, man, that's in the sports realm like myself. You know what I'm saying? These dudes might got these big ESPN contracts, but we got our soul, we got our morals, we got our dignity, we got our integrity. Because you have had to have sold something to somebody to make a take like that. Completely just blasphemous. And you know, and shout out to Jim Schwartz too. Shout out to Jim Schwartz for owning up to it. I can respect that. Shout out to Jim Schwartz for owning up to that, to that the game plan was trash. Jim Schwartz should have said that for at least 10 games that I could remember, especially from last year. How is it that Rasul Douglas and Ronald Darby lead the Philadelphia Eagles and end up in the top 15 PFF and PFF's top 15 for cornerbacks? I don't know if this is through week 1 or week 2 or both weeks, but how is that even possible? And the guy we did keep, Avonte Maddox, is 102nd. The scheme is trash. The scheme is basura. He basically admitted to us in his press conference that he did the same thing. He does the same thing every time he plays the Rams and don't change it up. He basically admitted to that. He admitted to it. And he got bailed out by a good play from the quarterback. That's what happened. See, what we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is we're seeing the same defense. This is why I was scared for Slay. It's exactly why I was scared for Slay. I was scared that Slay was going to come here and this scheme was going to make him look bad because we all know Slay could ball. Terrified for him. Terrified for him. I'm not really scared for dudes when they leave, though. It should be the other way around. See how Cam looking good now that he left a bad situation or a shaky situation? See? I've yet to see an organization, y'all. I've yet to see an organization, correct me if I'm wrong, where the coach was more important than the quarterback. Never seen it. I've never seen an organization where the head coach was more important than the franchise quarterback. I've seen organizations to where the head coach and the franchise quarterback were on the same level, and that's how you get the head bumping like Brady and Belichick. One guy gonna leave willingly. You ain't cutting bait with that guy. You ain't. Doug will be gone. I said to say this. Doug will be gone and Schwartz will be gone before these guys give Carson Wentz up. Because Carson Wentz will go somewhere else with a better offensive scheme, with a play caller, and tear this NFL up. The regression word gets thrown around so loosely to me, man. It gets thrown around so loosely when talking Carson Wentz, honestly, because everybody's coming to me, LB, he regressed. I saw the film. My guy Reds told me that. I saw the film. What film? 2 weeks? Film from 2 weeks. You saw the last 2 games, and you're going to tell me that a guy who's the first quarterback in Eagles history to throw over 4,000 passing yards just regressed from 2 games. He can't be going through a rough patch. He just regressed. He just took a step back. Seriously, it ain't no rough patch for him. He just took a step back, though, huh? I ain't buying it. I ain't buying Marcus Spears' take, and I ain't quite frankly, I'm not buying a lot of the stuff that just don't make common sense right now. I think this Jim Schwartz last year, I think what we're seeing as Philadelphia Eagles football fans is that we're seeing the defense still play poorly, but Carson Wentz is playing poorly at the same time. The defense was trash when we went on our stretch last year. They stepped up in some areas, but they were bad still. They were bad. Miami got it. Miami torched us. They were bad. The only time the defense I could say was good was against that second Dallas game. And yet and still, Dak missed some game-winning throws. So we still could have got. Carson Wentz shadowed that defense, man, last year. He shadowed that team last year. People forgot how bad that team was due to the heroics of Carson Wentz still being able to win the division with nothing. You forgot how bad that team was as a whole. I almost forgot. The linebackers do absolutely nothing in Jim Schwartz's scheme. What is the responsibility of these linebackers? I'm getting this video out late because I've been watching film all day. All day. What's the responsibility of these guys? There is none. They don't cover no damn body, Jim Schwartz. So blitz one of them sometime. Get some pressure on the quarterback then. Send a free linebacker every now and then. Switch it up. Make a quarterback have to make a tough decision. Instead of sitting back there and picking us apart. Make a quarterback have to make a quick decision. Flush your quarterback out the pocket sometime. Do something. Do something. These are the keys to victory for beating the Cincinnati Bengals. And before we even get into that, this is a must-win. Make no mistake about it. It's a must-win. If the Eagles do not win this game, the only way they could still possibly be in a divisional race is if everybody else lose next week. This is a must-win. And we're not worried about everybody else. The Philadelphia Eagles got to go out there and finish their food. Get us our first win of the season. It's a pure must-win right here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Listen, the Philadelphia Eagles have to play elite man-to-man defense. Joe Burrow threw the ball 61 times last week. This concerns me. He's going to get at least 45 attempts this week. You want to know why? Because this is the easiest defense he's probably played so far this season. Easiest defense. They're going to go out there to make a point to make Joe Burrow throw like 5 touchdowns and cook us. Wouldn't you? Next key, I want a heavy dose of Miles Sanders in this game. Get these keys out the car if I throw them across the goddamn street. I want a heavy dose of Miles Sanders in this game. Miles Sanders looked fabulous besides the fumble. And Philadelphia Eagles fans, if you're upset from the last 2 weeks, you got every right to be, because I'm upset. I'm upset. Heavy dose of Miles Sanders. The last key is to continue to protect Carson Wentz. The protection was A1 last week. Against the Rams, Carson Wentz wasn't even sacked. Don't feel like it because we still was getting punished. Continue to protect Carson Wentz. The offensive line actually played really, really good. Really good. Miles Sanders almost had 100 yards rushing. Carson Wentz had a clean pocket basically all day. I believe Carson Wentz going to have a game. This is going to be Carson Wentz's best game of the season. Everybody still ain't going to give us no respect. Oh, it was the Bengals. We supposed to do it. Well, yeah, we supposed to do it against the Redskins too. We supposed to do it against them too. The secondary and the defense have to step up. You know, I'm anticipating Slay being able to take A.J. Green one-on-one for most of this game. But whoever's going to be guarding Tyler Boyd is a concern of mine. I think Tyler Boyd has the potential to rip us to pieces. We have to come out of this game with a W. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. Let me know what you think in the comments.